learned something in my life.
Okay.
Yes.
Peter, the story is about to come out, all of it, and you're not doing it. Let's discuss the Gen Z maandamano. How was it?
Personally,
Yes.
I'm a political candidate what Taveta County and the UDA. So sitaki kuchoma my son.
Did you say under UDA?
Yes.
Are you the faceless Gen Z representative? Oh my
Mimi nilikuwa
goodness.
tu kwa mtandao nikisema hoye but I think the maandamano was out of concern.
Yes.
The maandamano was out of concern and it's a good thing that the Gen Z walikuja.
Did you go to the streets?
Yes, I went.
You went?
Yes.
You're those guys who had Colgate?
Miss
or you're the ones who are literally
Nilijaribu
smoking the tear gas and shisha.
Nilijaribu kupaka hiyo Colgate nikaona we inanichoma uso.
So it was better ukule tu tear gas
na nioshe na maji.
Washe na maji.
Yes, and then we keep running. Somebody told me, kumbe ni mwepesi hivyo.
Yes.
You run.
Kiliumana ukafunguka.
You have to.
Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful Thursday inside the D Experience. Yes. So we're catching up. Tunapiga tu story kujua how it went. I don't know. And unfortunately, I felt, or rather I feel like when the marriage between UDA and ODM happened, I felt like the Gen Z kind of their cause was lost. Everything they went fighting for, everything they went undermining for, protest and what have you. I felt when we expected the opposition to be the opposition that has always been,
Yes.
and to be by the Gen Z side, by the people's side.
Yes.
So this marriage, it has done us bad.
You know, it's a good thing. We have also learned, and it's a call of wake up in 2027. Juu ukiangalia watu wengi, kwanza sisi vijana we like, mi stai vote. Juu sioni kiongozi mwenye nitampigia kura, unaona? So they have seen the importance of them going to the ballot and making the right choices.
I think you guys said 2027 was there, you'll take us on holiday.
Tunachukua ID zenu.
Mkizificha tunapanda nazo ndege aje tuende Mombasa.
Hakuna kwenda Mombasa. Hiyo na ni mnakaa.
Tukae tu nyumbani but tusionekane kwa line.
Kabisa. Tunaenda kupiga kura.
Okay. My director says we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to another beautiful Thursday. It is the D Experience. As usual, we come to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And this Thursday, it's going to be a bit different because someone younger, someone more energized is in the studio. He's telling me the way him and politics are buddies. Oh my goodness. This dude here is making me feel like I was born in 1962. Ananiambia vile alikuja Nairobi mapema. Anyway, watchers on YouTube, The D Experience, on Facebook, The D Experience, and today we have Ben Nyangira in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah?
So, I'm Ben Nyangira.
Yes.
Okwemba. Yes, I'm 22 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And,
hi son. Ukikuja unaniambia shikamo. Na si jokes.
Shikamo, mama.
Maraba. Good. Yes. You're literally my son. Awamini your story? My son is a year older than you. Ryan is 22.
Okay.
So you're speaking to your mother. Come with all the manners. You're 22 years old?
Yes, I'm 22 years old. Kwetu ni Taveta.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Taveta.
All right.
Then later came to Nairobi. Yes.
That's why umekuja studio na t-shirt. Because Taveta is colder. So you're wondering ini baridi gani watu wa Nairobi wanasema.
Actually Taveta is not cold.
Yeah?
Cold is season mwezi wa 6 wa 7 ndo baridi.
Alafu basi.
Okay. Joto sana mimi nishazoea mimi kwa
freestyle. Haya baba, karibu, afya yako naiona. So came to Nairobi when?
In 2015.
2015.
Yes.
To school?
Not really. I used to stay with my sister.
Okay.
Mamangu alifariki. Sasa dadangu ndo amekuwa akinilea.
Cheryl.
Yes.
So when ni mtoto wa Cheryl?
Mimi ni mtoto wa Cheryl.
Guys, if you remember back in the days when I was at Radio 47, Sherry of Manukato, Cheryl Olesi. Yes, ukitaka kunukia vizuri Manukato, that is the place to go. And by the way, you don't need to have 50,000 to get the best scent. Original decanted. Na umse nasikia ndo in charge wa huko. So atatuambia vile tutapata na deal poa. Yes. So Cheryl has raised you.
Yes. Cheryl has
Nice.
raised me. Struggle na mimi sana.
Yes.
Kwa shule, mpaka sahi penye nimefika, she's still behind me, pushing me. So she has been a very, very, playing a very major role in my
Yes.
life.
She's been motherly.
Yes.
Okay. So you came to 2015, and what did Cheryl decide you should do when you came to Nairobi?
I was still in primary school
Okay.
by then. So, nimeendelea kusoma. I'm 22.
My director is in stitches.
I'm 22.
Peter. Nakwambia mimi nawe ni wahenga. Nakata.
So, nikaenda high school. High school nimesoma Voi.
Yes.
Nilivomaliza form 4, that is back in sini wale uloti ya corona.
Yes.
Nimerudi nyumbani. Now, you know, my sister ni mtu ambaye yuko chap. So, like, what do you want to do? I told her, sijui nataka kuuza viatu, sijui nataka kufanya nini.
Ujui, but kuna kitu unataka kufanya.
Yes, I want to do something.
Yes.
So, tukaanza biashara ya kuuza nail products.
Yes.
Ikafail. Tukaenda kwa baby clothes. Ikafail. And I had my own shoe side hustle going on.
Ikafail.
Not really. It is just there, but bado.
Oh, you still have it until now?
Yes.
Good stuff. So what kind of shoes do you sell?
I sell sneakers.
Sneakers.
Yes.
For men, ladies as well?
Ladies, men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. New or mamtush?
New.
Ah, good.
Yes.
And then biggest number? Biggest number?
Number 45.
I have another son who has number 45. That's why I'm asking you. So nikikuja kuoda, isiwe, mommy went and bought shoes for watu wa 39 na 40, nikamsahau.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Sasa, tukafika sasa kwa perfume.
Yeah.
So perfume Cheryl alikuwa anauza all along, but hakuwa amedecide kufungua duka.
Okay.
So at a time ambayo me and my sister, we've been playing the role of motivating each other.
Yes.
I'm that one brother who is always ready to take risks.
Are you the uncle who's been staying with the kids when Cheryl was in hospital?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
So nimekuwa mi nakoga mtu for risk taking.
Yes.
So even the perfume business, when we were going bigger, now Disney fragrance is being known.
Yes.
My sister was really scared. My sister was really scared. If
you guys will make it.
Yes. Like, are we going to make it? We are moving to a very expensive shop, a new location.
Yes.
Bado hatuna hiyo clientele kutosha. And I told her, let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. And within a month, we started picking up until where we are today.
Okay.
God maze.
So that is the business side
the business side, and
together with your sister.
Yes. Personally, nimekuwa nikifanya mambo mengi na mental health.
Yes.
I'm not a psychologist, but I'm looking forward to study psychology. Nimefanya German.
Okay.
Language as well. So in that process pia I'm trying to figure out what do I really want to do.
Other than the biashara side.
Yes, other than the biashara side, other than the mental health, I want to have a career, a solid career.
Okay.
So
let us speak about the mental health journey. How did you get to now getting the idea or wanting to be a psychologist or wanting to study more to do with mental health? Is it about you? Is it something you went through? Let's start from the beginning. What happened?
This is really about something that I went through when I was growing up. First of all...
So what you're giving us is a true story?
Yes.
Nini ilifanyika?
Nili grew up in a very violent homestead.
Okay.
My mom was always beaten by my dad.
Okay.
And that really affected me as I was growing up. I remember there is some time, nikiwa class 2, nimeenda shuleni alafu nimeandika kwa mtihani nikaandika jina langu, afu surname I wrote my grandpa's name instead of my dad's name.
You didn't put your dad's name?
Yes. And then I'm going back home, my mom is asking, kwani umeandika jina ya babi yako? Kwani babako amekufa? Alinipiga.
So what made you not write dad's name?
I really hated him.
Okay.
I really hated him. My mom never really deserved whatever he was doing to her.
Okay.
Yes, it was just too much for me as a child.
And this is something you started noticing at what age?
6, 7 years.
6, 7 years.
Yes.
You already noticed the violence.
Yes.
So the hatred for your dad made you decide, he doesn't even deserve to be in my
Yes.
test papers.
Yes, because I remember there's some time, this is pretty sensitive.
Yes, it's okay.
There's some time walikuwa wamekosana na mamangu, and then we had a stepmother who was very, very, she was a very bad and bitter woman. And then I don't know what she told my dad, and my dad came to the house that we were staying. He wanted to pour petrol around that house and burn it down. And he was like, mamako ako wapi? So that, my mom, nilimwambia, mom, enda. So she was trying to pull me, we go together, but I remained in the house. And then my dad came and told me, ambia mamako kutafutia babako. I'm not your dad.
Wow.
And I was 8 years old. I lived by that, and in 2012...
Did he want to burn the house with you people inside?
Yes. Yes, but mamangu hakukuwa hapo, so he didn't do it. He wanted to do it with my... Yes, mamangu akiwa hapo ndani.
So he told you, ambia mamako akutafutie babako?
Yes, mi si babako, and the stepmother is there, yes. Ambia mamako akutafutie, and all sorts of matusi, you know, and it's a coastal thing, so...
I know. Save the details. I know. We might just be banned.
Yes.
So from as early as 6, 7 years, you'd already started noticing violence at home.
Yes.
You were not happy.
I was not happy. I was really sad. I started isolating myself even in school. Sikuwa nacheza hata na watoto wengine. I was
How were
always...
your grades?
They were bad. They were really bad. And I remember I used to be so happy going to live with my sister in Mombasa. Sikuwa nataka kukaa home. Juu sasa hata nakaa home, and then I'm seeing everything going on, you know. And nobody really understands what I'm feeling.
Yes.
So nilikuwa naombaga tu Mungu shule ifungwe, and then Cheryl will come and take me. Yes.
That is where you found happiness.
That is where I found happiness. Like, nitapata peace huko.
Yes.
Sitasikia watu wakigombana, watu wakipigana, and all that. So at time my dad akatuiba. My mom, we used to stay with my step brother.
Yes.
My mom was a very good woman. So babangu akatuiba. My mom never knew. Tukapelekwa Kabarnet. My dad used to work
na brother
there. Huyo step brother angu. My mom ametutafuta. We stayed in Kabarnet the whole of 2006, 2007, 2008.
That's basically 3 years away from your mom.
Yes.
Your mom never came to Kabarnet?
She never knew tulikuwa wapi.
So dad alikuwa na stepmom Kabarnet?
Yes. Hapo ndo kwa nafanya kazi, maana babangu alikuwa ni polisi.
How was your stepmom when you stayed with dad in Kabarnet?
Huyo mama alikuwa ananitesa. She used to beat me. Tulikuwa tunatoka shule, si kitambo. Watoto wa lower class walikuwa wanatoka shuleni around 12:1. So watoto wake wangekimbia waende nyumbani waniache nyuma. Sasa wakiniacha nyuma, mimi si nimebaki na watafuta shuleni.
Yes.
Wakifika nyumbani ni kupigwa. Nilikuwa njiani ninacheza.
Nakumbuka ulikuwa unatafuta wadogo.
Nilikuwa nawatafuta. Nirudi nyumbani mapema, niwaache niseme leo mimi sitaki kuchapwa. Kengele tu imegongo imeenda. Nimetoroka class. Naambia nimetoroka class. Mbona wenzako hawajafika nyumbani au umefika? So
you're running to get home early to avoid the beatings.
Yes.
But still the beatings are waiting. Mbona umekuja mapema?
So alikuwa niweke food in a very big plate. And I'm a child. Anataka nimalize chakula. So I would eat mpaka nishindwe kuhema. I puke, niweke food ingine, nirudie kukula. Juu nikipigo. So unapigwa, you have to finish that food. I couldn't really tell my dad. Juu alikuwa ananiambia, ukiambia babako, utaona kitu nitakufanya. And my dad alikuwa anaenda kupigana huko porini. Hiyo time kulikuwa na hiyo wizi ya Pokot and all that. So I used to be away most of the time. Ningekaa tu na stepmother. So ilikuwa tu ni mateso kupigwa.
Your dad was a policeman?
Yes.
Okay.
So huyo mama angetupiga. I remember one day alinipiga and they said it's enough. I ran kwa kambi, tulikuwa tunakaga kwa kambi. I ran na ilikuwa ni usiku, hakuna lights, niligonga kucha ya mguu kidogo nikatike kidole. And she was like, my brother was like, this is enough.
Ulikimbia ukaenda wapi?
Nilikimbia nikaenda kwa neighbors. And my dad was told it was so bad, so he had to return us back.
Yes. To your mom.
Yes, that is in 2008. We went back and my mom was so happy.
All this time when your dad was away and the beatings were going on, you never told any neighbor, you never told any teacher?
No.
Mpaka siku hiyo usiku ukaona hapana. Imetosha.
Because utaambia mtu alafu utarudi bado kwa ile nyumba jioni. Jioni kulala hapo.
Na babako hayuko.
Na babangu hayuko, mamangu hayuko. I know nobody in Kabarnet. Yes.
So it's after your dad came back, akaambiwa, akakurudisha kwa mami Taveta.
Yes. Akanirudisha kwa mamangu.
Wale ndugu zako step wakabaki na mama yao.
Hao ndugu zangu step walibaki na mama yao. And from there sasa, it's that when things started becoming so ugly. Starting from 2010, now the violence will escalate to a point where my dad just wanted to kill my mom.
So dad would stay in Kabarnet but come back to Taveta?
Yes.
Okay.
Na angekuja usiku, he used to have a very big pikipiki. In Ushago, people call him Kimbunga until now. Because it's juu
Kimbunga kiingia.
Pikipiki unaisikia ikiwa huko.
Hakuna mtu mtaki kulala mwingia kulala.
Sieti kulala sasa hiyo mamangu najua alikuwa analala kama kuku. Sikio moja liko wazi, maana mzee akifika tayari violence inaanza. Sasa tunatoka kwa nyumba tunakimbia hadi in the middle of the night.
Cheryl anasema you couldn't run. I'll stop reading the comments. But Hoffman, mwana wa mzazi, anasema Nairobi nasikiza. Joseph Nzioka is here. So tag people. This is a mental health journey for youth, for people who've gone through this. Wakiwa watoto. Ben is sharing his journey, and most of you, me included, parents, you need to watch this. You need to listen to him talk, and his age mates as well. So tag people. Let them come and let's enjoy this conversation. So Kimbunga kimekuja.
Sasa hiyo mama anakwambia mimi nimelala fofofo. Ananibeba tunakimbia. Baba akija kwa nyumba sitopati.
Asiwapate.
Yes. It is his house.
Yes.
So
did he used to drink?
No.
He never used to take alcohol?
No.
So naturally he was just violent.
Angekuja nyumbani. I don't remember him drunk. If he did, I don't know. Because my father is that type of a person. Sijaona babangu amelewa.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you friends?
We'll get to that part.
Kabla tukuji hapa na Kimbunga.
So in 2010 mambo yakakuwa mabaya zaidi. My mom alikuwa anapigwa, and you know sasa there's this African thing and I really hate. Inakuwaga mwanamke ni kuvumilia ndoa. And it's not working. Yes. I don't know what people wait. I think wanangojaga mtu akufe. Hapo ndo they said he was married to a bad husband, you know. Because the sisters didn't do anything for her. The parents didn't do anything for her.
It was always
vumilia. Yes, vumilia. And all the in-laws walikuwa namwambia, enda to go back to your husband. You know, my mom will go away and the brothers will come. You know, alafu pia Waluya wanakuanga na ile eti unajua kimila ni makosa sana.
Ni makosa?
Mje mchinjwe kuku sijui afanye nini nyumbani. Haya mnamrudisha. Sasa
wakishakula kuku, peace has been made.
Peace has been made. Akishaenda sasa siku narudi tena vile. The ugly face comes back.
Yes.
Alafu pia it's a bad thing. I think also the society wanna stigmatize women, especially uko Ushago. She was a church woman. And you know, even in church, the fellows wangeanza kusema bad things about her.
Yeah.
So she'll
mama wa kanisa utatokaje kwenye ndoa?
Yes. So she'll stay in kwa ndoa to please other people. Yes. It's like, yes, I'm here. I've had you. I'm going to nitavumilia tu hapa.
Nitamuombea.
Yes. So there's a time babangu alipiga mamangu. Alichukua hosepipe. Alimtandika. My mom had marks everywhere, on the face, on the back, on the hands, on the, you know, telling my mom, sikutaki hapa sijui nini. and all kinds of matusi. And it was so hard for me. Mamangu alirudi kwao, and she was expecting the parents to embrace her, but it was not like that. Alinibeba mimi na brathangu second born.
Kemboy, kindly ask Janet to get us serviettes.
Brathangu second born. No, my brother was a grown up. Alikuwa shamaliza form 4. So I was the only child, but my grandparents didn't want to host my mom. They told her, rudisha watoto wa watu. Yes, na hapa kwetu sioni.
Usiwashe.
Hapa kwetu sioni kuweka.
Just text Kemboy, sorry.
Hapa kwetu watuoni kuweka. So now I had to go back again to live with my stepmom. My mom had no other option. She came to Nairobi. Akakuja kutafuta kazi huku. She was away, and nilikuwa it was like a period of 6 months, but it was hell on earth. That woman will make me sleep hungry. She will make me to repeat my clothes zenye niliva previously shule. Yes, I'll get no books, no stationaries to school. I'll just go like that. And when my dad comes back, angemwambia mtoto wako hataki kusoma, ameenda hata ametupa vitabu zote, because I just used to carry my bag with one book, with only one book. And that book hata ilikuwa imejaa. So I'll go with my book to school and then I come back home. I go with my book to school and then come back home. So
there's no day that maybe a teacher or the head teacher asks you to come with a parent, because here you are, you never have books.
Yes.
Uko na kitabu yako moja. So of course in class you're not writing anywhere. So hakuna siku she was summoned like aje shuleni ama uje na mzazi.
She was always rude to the teachers. And nobody could ask my dad anything. That's how bad Kimbunga was. You couldn't question Kimbunga. Like he was feared with the whole village.
So academically you're not doing well?
No, I wasn't. So nikatoka, I went to stay with my grandma, Saidia babangu. She was a loving woman. She used to love me so much.
Yes.
Akanichukua nikaanza kuishi na yeye.
And that was a relief for you?
It was a relief. You know, hata nikaanza kuglow, nilikuwa nimeparara. Nikaanza kuglow juu. Unajua kwa shosho pia unakunywa tu maziwa extra. Yes. You know, and she took a really good care of me.
Yes.
And that is back in 2010. Sasa kikaribia kuisha. So after there ikakuwa tena drama. My dad will even go with a gun to his mom's place. He wants me back.
Urudi kwa stepmother?
Yes. I went back again. Sasa kuna siku.
What was this back and forth doing to you? Manake umenda kwa bibi, uko kwa grandmother, uko poa, ndio huyo babako tena amekuja, anataka akurudishe huko kwingine. I mean, what is this? At what age? What age were you then?
2010. 2010 I was 8.
Okay.
Yes.
Umerudishwa sasa tena
Kabarnet. Si Kabarnet sasa. Stepmother alikuja, she took over sasa the house. And my mom used to stay. Yeah. Yes. Because my mom says sasa yuko Nairobi.
Sasa amekuja kuchukua boma ya watu.
Amekaa.
You take him back to Taveta.
Yes. Kwa stepmother tena. And so one day I came from school. Mi sikuenda nyumbani. Just nataka kwenda nyumbani. I went to my aunt's place. Auntie yangu akaniuliza, "Unataka kwenda nyumbani?" Kaambia, "Hapana auntie." Babako akikupata hapa. "Hapana mimi hapana."
Maana kila mtu anamuogopa Kimbunga.
Wewe nenda tu nyumbani. Kumbe babangu Yesu alikuwa amekuja Taveta.
Anakusubiri.
Nimetoka wapi? Watu walitoka shuleni saa 7, mimi narudi nyumbani saa 12, nimetoka wapi? Maana hata nilikuwa ninasua nashindwa nitarudi wapi. Huyo auntie yangu amekataa. Amesema hapana, you just go back. Babako, wewe mimi namuogopa babako hapana. Wewe nenda tu. So nimerudi nyumbani, nilikutana tu babangu ananingoja hapo. Alinipiga kidogo aniue.
Ulikuwa wapi?
nilikuwa wapi? Given that pia nimerudi sasa kwa stepmother, life is imerudi tena kwa same, no stationaries, nimetoka shule, the bag is empty, where are the books? Nasema mimi sikununuliwa vitabu. Huyo mama anasema haja hii niambia.
Hujaimwambia kama unahitaji vitabu?
Yes. Vitabu ziko wapi? Haja hii niambia. Hata asemagi. Na hata shule naambiwaga aingiagi hata class. And that was a lie. Babangu
And your father never bothered to go to school to even check on your academic growth?
He never stepped to the school. Alinipiga kidogo aniue. My mom got that call and she came back, akaacha kazi Nairobi.
Yes.
Akakuja kanichukua. I remember my mom saying me, alilia. Akaambia babangu, mi kama utaniua, uniue tu. Lakini usinifanyie mtoto hivi. So
Did you have friends in school?
no.
You want to sip some water?
Niko sawa. I had no friends. Nilikuwa tu ule mtoto ningetoka tu, I go with classmates home.
You are a loner.
Yes. I was hiding a lot of pain and I was trying at the same time to be a child, you know. You're
a child who's supposed to be a child.
Yes.
You're growing up so fast because you have to take care of yourself and fight for yourself.
So, mamangu akanichukua. She came from Nairobi, akona pesa. Now she needs to figure out what is she supposed to do. Akakuwa mgonjwa. Akaanza tu kufura miguu like out of nowhere. So medication to no money, you know. Apelekwe huku, nothing. Nothing has ever been found. Until she turned into prayers. My mom was a very spiritual person. What made my mom to go through like akwe,
The abuse.
yes, the abuse, the everything, you know. What made my mom strong is prayers.
Yes.
My mom never really had anybody. Even the sisters were like, no, tunaogopa mzee wako. The parents, no, you know. And then you have the community, you have the church. They're not there for you.
And you don't want to disappoint any of these
Yes.
institutions.
Yes.
Not the church. Utaki watu wakuseme ndoa ilikushinda, uliacha nyumba.
Yes.
So mamako aliishi maisha ya kuvumilia.
Aliishi tu maisha ya kuvumilia na mashida. And so one day my mom decided enough is enough. I'm going to start from somewhere. Alienda katafuta nyumba. She had nothing. She had no mattress, she had nothing. So kazini yake alimpea tondobari. Kama unajua tondobari, mimi sijui tondobari kwa Kiswahili
nini. We Cheryl, tusaidie. Tondobari nini?
Tondobari, unaona ushago watu wakivuna mahindi. Kuna hiyo chandarua kubwa yenye wanaanikaga. Ndio wewe inaitwa tondobari, wanaanika mahindi ama mchele and all that, akampea. So she was to fold the tondobari,
Yes.
it turned into a mattress.
Yes, iwe nzito.
Yes. So I asked my mom, okay, alivokuja.
Mlihama naye?
Tulihama naye, but alikuja akienda to my dad's place, the mother-in-law.
Yes.
My grandma was like really caring to my mom. But now it was so like dramatic. In that short while, atakuja usiku, babangu sasa, aje usiku, my mom had to run away because there's a time my dad came with a gun. Nimesimama nyuma ya shosho, my dad is like, yuko wapi huyo mwanamke? And my shosho told my dad, hiyo mkono na nipointia na hiyo bunduki, ndio itakuja ikuue.
So you moved with mom?
Juu aliona sasa amehatarisha maisha ya shosho and other people there. So she went somewhere else. Okay. And I remember mamangu akiniambia tumehama, and I was so happy. And she only had a stove. Sijui nani alimpea, I don't remember. Yes. And she was given a sufuria by a neighbor. Sufuria and a mwiko. And we only had a plate. So like she was to cook ugali, aoshe sufuria. Yes.
Alafu mna share.
Yes, and my mom was really secretive. Even my sister found out about this like later. Juu pia alikuwa anasoma hiyo time, ana hustle, yuko Mombasa, so she doesn't know what is really going on here.
Yes.
And I asked my mom, kwani tunalala hapa? Aliniangalia tu akalia. And I never asked my mom any other question.
Yes.
Because if I was a child, but I could see my mom was really trying.
You'd gone through a lot.
Yes.
You'd gone through so much.
So, akaanza kuuza mboga. Mamangu akakuwa mama mboga. So the stepmother will follow her kwa kibanda yake, mwambie utakata mboga paka ukate vidole.
Sasa analeta ugomvi.
Yes. You know, my mom was really prayerful. Prayers is what kept her going.
Yes.
She was in church. She never left church with all this.
You guys had some little peace in that small house.
It was the best. It was the best day. Like, in that little period, like a month or two, it was the best. I could just come home, nilale kusikwe na mtu anagombana, niamke
usijali kuna mattress ama hakuna.
Na mamangu angejitolea. Yes, angejitolea. I would go to school clean. And uniform mpya ningepata, books, everything. She would really try to give me the life that I deserve.
By the time you people were moving to this one room, had mom started being sick?
Alikuwa sasa amekuwa mgonjwa, his treatments zimefanywa, so amekuwa much better after she turned into like more into prayers. Yes. So Cheryl came one day and it was like, kwani mnalala kwa gunia? So she bought us a mattress.
She's capable of doing that, I know.
She bought us a mattress and it was like my mom was even surprised kama mtu hajaiona mattress in her whole entire life, you know. And we moved to a bigger house. Now it had like separate rooms, you know. Yes, at least tukanunua tu karai tu vyombo. Yes.
Tukaongezwa sahani kwa ile sahani.
Tukaongezwa sahani and all that. So, yeah, I think that is where the breakthrough really came. Yeah. Tukahama. Sasa mimi nimekuwa nikikaa sasa na since then nikawa nakaa na Cheryl sana kuliko mamangu. Mamangu naye alihama to a bigger house. Yes. And my brother-in-law come connect to a better job in Daily Nation. So life really started picking. It was really nice nikakuwa kaza kupata kitambi. You know. So my mom really enjoyed like her best life in a very short period.
How short was that?
Because sasa we are talking about 2011 now. And then unfortunately my dad akapata accident in 2012. Mkono ilikatika hizi hapa ndo zilibaki zimeshikilia mkono hivi.
Ile mkono nyanyako alimwambia.
Yes.
Hiyo mkono unani point nayo.
Yes.
Ndio itakuwa.
Yes.
He got a road accident?
No. Alikatwa na mtu.
Uko Pokot?
Taveta.
Waligombana na mtu?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then mtu akamkata mkono. So now, my mom being that woman, an understanding wife, she went to the hospital to see the husband. Yendo angepeleka porridge, yendo angeenda kumwangalia, and now the stepmother is there. But my mom will do all the work in the hospital. And she's the one who told my siblings, mwangalini tu baba yenu, because at the end of the day, ni baba yenu.
What were your feelings when you told that your dad got an accident?
I never even wanted to go to the hospital. That's one thing I told my mom. Mamangu alinishikana kiboko ndo nikaenda kumwona babangu hospitali. I never wanted to go to the hospital.
Why?
This man has taken through us a lot of pain. Why should I go and see him in the hospital? Kwa nini? Why? He has never really been there for us when we needed him the most. Mimi especially, I never really felt like the dad's love. Because I was born when everything ilikuwa imeanza. Yo mvutano ya marriage. Mimi nimezaliwa ilikuwa imeanza. So I never really experienced my dad in my life. I've known him to be the brutal, rude man he has ever been. Kwa nini niende nikamuone? A man who said, you're not my child. I'm not your father. Why?
So when mom forced you kwenda kumuona, ulifika ukampata mlizungumza ama?
No. I went there, I was like, hey, shikamoo daddy, pole. Basi.
He didn't say anything?
No. And I didn't either, because I never wanted to be there.
In the first place.
I never wanted to be there. So akasaidiwa, akapelekwa OC with my siblings, akapona, and now his woman came and took him.
After alipona.
My mom was like, I did my part. Yeah.
Sikumwabandon.
Yeah, but after that was like, kwanza, hata you never did anything for him, that woman.
Of course, they never appreciate.
Yeah.
People are like that.
So 2012 comes around, ikaisha, that's what happened. 2013 is the year my mom died. Now life imeanza kukua stable. She even got her own land. And
You can take a minute. You okay?
yes.
Whenever you're ready, breathe. I lost my mom too, you know?
So
And I almost had a similar journey. And you've turned out great. Look at you. And the moment you can speak about these things, you're on a good road.
yeah.
And crying is good. Because yesterday, we marked 26 years later since we lost my mom. And every year, I cry like it's today.
Yeah.
I cry like it just happened. We never, ever heal from losing a mother.
Yes.
And never be ashamed to cry when you remember her. Because mothers are the best thing we've known all our lives. You'll find someone who's 50 years now, 60 years now, and when they remember their mom, they break down. So it's okay. It's okay for you to cry. I got you. She's the best thing you ever knew. But then we are also thankful to God because you have Cheryl.
Yeah.
And she stepped into Mommy's shoes and she's been there.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
You're good, we continue?
Yeah, we can continue. So, this is something that, as a mental health activist, or if I ever become a psychologist, I will never heal from.
Yeah.
I dreamt of my mom's death 3 days before she died.
What was the dream?
I remember it was on a Thursday. And I woke up in the morning. I didn't have appetite, and my sister was like, "What's wrong with you?" Naambia nimeota mama akikufa. So it was the August holiday.
Yes.
The following week, on Monday, it was supposed to be the 2nd of September. We were supposed to fungua shule, we go back to school. So I dreamt somebody shot my mom, and she died. So that was, I never knew that will be the last time I ever speak to my mother. So Cheryl called my mom, and she says, "Mom, bonge na mtoto wako hapa anasema sijui ameota nini hata anashindwa kukula." And my mom akacheka asema, niko sawa mtoto wangu, mimi sikufi leo." And that was it. Na akaniambia, akaambia Cheryl, na urudishe mtoto wangu wewe, shule zinafunguliwa. That is the last thing I've ever heard from my mom. And Friday came around.
Yes.
Saturday. Unfortunately, Saturday night, she collapsed from a cardiac arrest. And then Sunday, she was pronounced dead. I never forgive myself for that. I never forgive myself for that.
For what exactly?
Why did I dream about her death? Why? Cheryl will tell me, nikiwa mdogo, nilikuwa nawaambia, mnenda wapi? Don't go there. It's dangerous. And that thing will happen.
So are you feeling like you've not forgiven yourself because you're feeling like it's you who caused mom's death?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I dream of it?
If you didn't dream, you felt like it couldn't have happened? Is that what you...
It wouldn't be the burden on my shoulder, you know. I saw that coming, but I didn't see it coming. Do you understand? I never really got to spend the last moments with my mother. I was away, she died, and I will never get to see her, you know.
At 22 now, do you understand death?
Yes, I do.
You understand death?
Yes.
And do you understand that it had nothing to do with you?
Yeah, I do understand that.
You do?
Yes.
Have you gotten that off your chest?
No.
That death happens, we cannot prevent it. We do not cause it.
Yes.
Do you understand that now?
Yes.
Do you think at some point you will learn to let it go na ujue ni kazi ya Mungu? Kwamba wewe kuota has nothing to do with what happened to mommy. We are shown so many things in dreams.
Yes.
Ben.
Yes.
And mara nyingine utasikia viongozi wa dini wanakwambia Mwenyezi Mungu utuonyesha vitu kwenye ndoto, ni sisi wenye imani hafifu ndio upati kuelewa ile ndoto ilikuwa inasema nini, ama ulikuwa unapuuza.
Yes.
Sometimes you can have a dream that is warning you against a particular person.
Yeah.
Lakini wewe ile imani yako dhaifu na ubinadamu unasema lakini usini rafiki yangu. Mtu mbona tunakula naye? Mtu mbona birthday aliniletea kitu fulani? Na in your dreams God is trying to show you that you're looking so far for that enemy wakati ni wewe yuko hapa. You've said when you people were young, there are times ungeambia kina Cheryl msiende mahali fulani. Na ukiwa warn kweli kile ambacho uliona kinafanyika. So this is something God has given you. This is something God has blessed you with. Unfortunately, we as human beings tunatakaga good dreams.
Yeah.
We want good dreams. God asituonyeshe kitu kibaya. Ndio maana mpaka leo mpaka kesho unaishi na hiyo uchungu ama hiyo guilt ya why did I have that dream? Why me? Why was I the one shown that mom would pass and mom actually passed? It has nothing to do with you. In a way, we can say God was preparing you. Umeona?
Yeah.
But we don't want to be prepared for bad things. And by the time God was taking mom, he didn't leave you without anyone. Imagine if Cheryl was not there. Tungekuwa tunazungumzia nini sahi?
I don't know.
Umeona? Mwenyezi Mungu alimchukua mom lakini akajua huyu mtoto atateseka.
Kweli.
Cheryl yuko.
Kweli.
And she's taken great care of you. You've turned out into a great man.
Yes.
Mr. Businessman. Sasa tunamshukuru Mungu.
Yes.
Ingekuwa saizi na kusumbua kama umeota kweli mami ataenda na mami aende alafu urudi kwa yule mama. It would have been worse.
Yes.
If you went back to the stepmom.
Yes.
But God did it and made it at a point and a time whereby your sister was on her 2 feet. Your sister was your support. Your sister was the mother who had just left. So let's be thankful. Don't live with that guilt. Don't say why me. Mbona mimi ndo nilionyeshwa ndoto mami amepass. Shukuru Mungu kwa kukuachia Cheryl.
Ni kweli.
Na Mungu anachukuaga watu wazuri tu. You've said beautiful things about your mom. She was a prayerful mother. Even when your dad did all these bad things to her, she still went to see him in hospital. She still nursed him. She still prayed. She never revenged even the things that your stepmother did. So Mungu hataki watu wabaya.
Ni kweli.
Anachukuaga wale wazuri, anawapumzisha kwa hizi tabu ambazo ni za dunia.
Kweli.
Okay?
Yes.
So for you, for Cheryl, and for the young ones who call you uncle, I want you to start praying. Mungu atoe ile guilt ambayo uko nayo ya kwa nini alikuonyesha ile ndoto.
So.
And be thankful.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Tuendele. Haya.
Tumefika mami amepass. Now we go. Tumeenda mortuary, tumemwona. I became so sick, by the way.
After seeing her. Or
No,
after she passed.
after she passed.
Yes.
Mwili yangu ilisha nguvu. I became so sick. Nilipona the day she was buried. Now, the funniest thing, 3 days after my mom passed away, we had flowers planted around our house. They all turned yellow.
Who had planted?
Mom.
Mom had planted the flowers.
Yes.
Unasema ziliungua?
Yeah. Ziliturn yellow, hadi pawpaw trees, they turned yellow, and the fruits were there. Hata sikuwa zimekoma, they turned yellow.
The day she was buried? Or after she
No,
was buried?
after she died, 3 days
Later.
She was buried after a week.
Kila kitu kikawitha.
Yeah. So I remember looking at that. I'm asking myself, what is happening? What is really happening? Walikuwa wamepanda maragwe na mama yake. The river broke its banks. Maji ikaingia kwa shamba. So maragwe iliharibika. And the chickens she left died.
Wow.
I remember my aunt saying one day, kwani sister yangu ameamua kukufa na kila kitu yake. She doesn't want to leave a trace behind.
Simlishi na mimi kwa ubaya. Kuku zangu zibaki. Mzile. Matunda hapa.
Sasa.
Naondoka na vitu vyangu.
Aliondoka na vitu vyake. And you know,
Mampas muli hami wapi? Ulirudi na Cheryl.
Nilirudi na Cheryl, you know, kwa burial, you know, the uncles, the relatives
Everyone
will really support these children.
I know.
Tutawashika mkono.
Tutawasomesha. Ask me. Baada ya mazishi, kila mtu aliingia kwenye gari lake akaondoka.
Kila mtu aliingia kwa gari yake, kila mtu went home and they minded their business and their problems.
Was Daddy present during this morning time when Mom passed?
He was there, but we had a toxic stepmother.
She was also there, po matangani?
My brother never wanted them there, so I don't know if they were there. He didn't even speak. When you I don't remember that part.
Yes.
I don't really remember. But I think alikuja, but alikuwa uko, you know. And Mommy was buried. We went back, had to go back to school. I had this teacher who was really supportive. But it was so hard for me, you know. And my brother actually saw my mom passing away. That's the part sijakwambia. He went to get the medicine and coming back to the ward, that's when like my mom closed their eyes on him.
He's older than you?
Yeah, our third born mwenye mimi namfuata. So he was really there paka mami yake kufa. So shuleni ilikuwa na breakdown. And he could ask me, kwani wewe peke yako ndio umekufiwa?
Your brother.
Given the fact he was there, he saw everything happening, you know. Yes.
So you're like, why isn't this one crying with me? He got too strong.
So he was never really strong. He was being strong for me.
Yes.
That's one thing I know about
then
my
you
brother.
now you decided, I'll cry for us.
I cried for
both of you.
For the generation actually.
Yes.
I used to cry. So I remember hiyo siku tukirudi shule, Nyangira tu kulikuwa na lesson ya Kiswahili, and they was reciting this poem, kinda ningali bado ni mchanga, kwa kiota mbona umeniacha. It's something on that. I'm like, what is happening? I'm getting into class.
Why are you guys doing this to
Yes.
me? Why this?
Naingia kwa class, and that's what, and the teacher told me, please go out. Because they can't stop the syllabus, you know. Yes, I went out, kwenda kuvuta hewa huko. But that Kiswahili teacher was really there for me. Yeah, she will talk to me every now and then. But it was really hard for me, but I had to accept and move on. Now, nakana Cheryl. Na Cheryl naye, life decided to give her lemons.
Okay.
Struggle tena. Have to go from one aunt to another.
Because
From a
Cheryl is
family
not
friend.
doing well.
Yes, juu sasa sayo mnatoka after unaenda unakaa kwa auntie fulani siku 2-3 hapa akukustiri, unaenda kwingine, you know, unangoja shule zifungwe uende kwa Cheryl. And now her life was not that good, I could see.
So your life basically has been from one relative to the other, from this home to this other home.
Yeah.
When things are okay with Cheryl, she takes you back.
Yes. So I would go to Cheryl nikifunga shule. But sasa nilikuwa niko boarding. So time natoka half term, nilikuwa naenda like to an aunt, ama family friend, hivyo. So it got to a point where like, sasa tukakuja Nairobi 2015. But it was really hard for her. She was the mother, she was the father, you know, and now she was divorced.
No, she has her life of her own.
Yes,
She
her
has
2 kids. Me, my brother. Yeah, it was so hard for her. I could see the way she was struggling. But, you know, I didn't have a way to help. So I was always there.
What do you want to tell her?
I really love my sister. I really love my sister.
Ningejua haja kuniliza hivi hata niosha uso na sabuni nije. You're wasting my makeup.
I am who I am today because of my sister.
You can speak to her.
My sister made me a parent at a young age. I knew how to take care of children because tusingepeleka watoto daycare na niko hapo, nisingekubali, you know. Yes. I knew how to cook. I knew how to be responsible. Yes, I became responsible at a very young age. Yes. We still have a family friend anaitwa Mukami. She usually tells me, I'm waiting in my life. I'm waiting to see you, Nyangi,
children.
Ukiwa you when you become a father.
How you'll be.
Yes. And I don't know. Me Mungu tu anibariki. I'll really bless my sister. She has been there for me. No matter what, tumekuwa na highs and lows. Yes. Sisi kama siblings, you know, they are there. But she has always been there. She's always covering up my mess wherever I mess up. And she has never gotten tired of me. Yeah. I recently moved to my own place.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And my house was fully furnished by my sister.
Oh.
I bought nothing.
You don't feel like you want to go back?
Wanakuja basi wana tabia za Kiswahili kila Jumapili ni kuja kula kwangu tu.
Wakukome. Kila Jumapili wanakuja. They miss you.
So it was really hard for her. And akarudi ushago. So now we have not been speaking to daddy. Unajua alifanya aje? Tulipanda gari tunaenda ushago, akapigia babangu, tunakuja tuko njiani. That is in 2016. And we went home. And akambia babangu, mmefika hapa maisha imenishinda and all that. I think pia my sister was the one to take the shoes of my mom, you know. I think angepatiwa ile uchungu ambayo nilikuwa nayo growing up with my dad. I don't know if I will be in contact with my dad today. My sister has always been, let's go back home. Let's go back home. You know, she saw that good father. Ananiambiaga, ukuona daddy when he was daddy. Unajua ulizaliwa, wakiwa wanavutana. He was a really good father.
So she still has that love.
Yes.
She still remembers.
She has those fond memories of my father, which I don't have at all. And tukarudi nyumbani. I think from there, life really started picking for us. But for her, it was at the worst. And God came through for her. In some way, that's her story. Tukarudi nyumbani. Akaacha watoto. We had a new stepmother. She's a really good woman.
Good one, yeah. Cheryl has spoken about
she's
her.
Yeah, you know, anyway, binadamu kuwa na limitations zake,
yes.
But she's a really good woman. She is.
God bless her.
Cheryl alimwacha mtoto. I think the kid was 6 or 9 months. 9 months. And that woman took care of the kid. Cheryl aende ku hustle, aacha watoto nyumbani. Yes, that's basically it. Me nikaenda high school. So from there, the struggles hazikuwa too much. Apart from the adolescent, sasa unakuwa, you know. And there's a lot of things you want when you grow up. Yeah, kuna hiyo ka peer pressure kidogo hapa na pale. You're trying to cope in with the new environment. Yes. You know, you're growing up. Na kuna Instagram pressure.
Yes. We have to show up.
Yeah, we have to show up.
Una struggle kujikaza kwa social media. Let me ask you. Let's speak forgiveness. Is it something you've ever thought about?
That's one thing.
In everything that has happened.
Yes.
Your stepmom, your dad. Let's talk forgiveness.
Forgiveness is what brought me here.
Okay. Take me through.
You know, when you want to flourish mentally, You have to forgive your past. You have to forgive everything that happened to you. You have to embrace your past so that you can build your future. You know, everything that happened, that is what made me who I am today. Nisingekuwa hapa nikiongelea about my experience. If I had like the best life growing up, I wouldn't be the mental activist I am today. So I forgive my dad.
You forgive.
I forgave and forgot, and I really came to know there is a soft person inside that man.
In this forgiveness, did you sit and have a conversation, or did you call? Did you write a letter, or wewe mwenyewe tulijiambia umze nimemsamehe, wacha nisimbebe?
Mimi personally nilijiambia nimesamehe umze. I think as time goes by, my dad has those regrets. Unajua saa zingine unakanga na mtu unaona how I don't think I'm ready per se now to sit my dad down to tell him this and that. You know, I just want to impress my dad. I want to be there for him at this old age ako. Yes. But
you're not ready to sit and have the conversation.
The conversation, no, dad, you did this, dad, you did that.
Why?
I think nita mtonesha kidonda ambayo pia mwenyewe bado haja accept. You know, say we are grown up na naona how much we are helping him. Nile sometimes
ukimwona ni kama akona remorse.
Yes, akona remorse. It's like asante sana. Say if you do something to my dad, he will really thank you. And it's not the thank of thank you, no. It's ile, yeah, the deep yenye ambayo
appreciation.
Yeah, like did I really do this to these children? You know.
So umemsamehe, wewe uwe na peace, umemsamehe, maisha yako ikuende. Because na Mwenyezi Mungu naye waga hatu baby, unaelewa? Ni mengi tunafanya. But God is a forgiving God.
Yes.
Yes. And if you choose from deep down your heart that I forgive my dad, I do not want to have this conversation with him, nimeiacha, nimeitoa, sijaibeba na sina ubaya naye.
Yes.
All right.
One thing that I'll tell you, I think forgiving and forgetting is the best option, rather than tuanze tena kusit down. Oh, you know, you did this to me. I don't want my dad to apologize to me. No.
You're at peace with that?
I'm at peace with that.
Okay.
I'm at peace with that.
You love him as your father? I
love him very much. Very, very much. Squeezing and pigiga sim once in a while. We'll have a conversation. Yes. You know, which I couldn't do. And I think it many opened sana. And it has opened a lot of blessings to me. Yes. Forgiving my dad. Another thing, as I was, I was healing, nilijua kuna kitu ambayo inaitwa role, and everybody has a role in this life. Yes. Everything is a lesson. Everybody is a lesson. You know, tunaletuaga different people in our lives so that we can learn. For
different reasons.
Yeah. They can teach us.
Ako kwa maisha yako akutoe hapa akufikisha hapa alafu ishi hapo.
Yes.
Uendelee.
So I think what really happened, whatever happened, it made to push individually. As siblings, it brought us closer. Yeah. It made me so mature at my age, because like this is the thing that nikiongega na watu wengi wananiambia you're too mature for your age. Yes. Like circumstances. Yeah. Life made me mature. Na sikuwa nataka kuwa mature. But here I am, you know. And I'm grateful about that. So hiyo akondo story kangu kafupi, basically about my life. Now I'm pretty happy. I'm a pretty happy person. And why am I telling my story, D? Yes. It's because we still have those people who live with stigma. Yes. Yeah. The trauma, the everything that they experienced growing up. They never really let that go, and they never forgive that. You know, hawajaachilia hiyo kila kitu, and their lives are not going well because they don't realize wako na that thing that is making them to get stuck.
Ayo machungu.
You know? Yes, unajua machungu inafanya hata mtu, they can't even have a relationship with other people. They can't even get married. They can't even keep a relationship. Why? They are insecure. They think that if I'm going to meet this person, maybe I'm going to go through what my mom went through,
Yes.
which is not true. Yeah.
So the forgiving part. Can we say you've healed?
I've healed.
You've healed.
Yes.
Are you dating?
Yes.
Oh.
For 3 years now.
Oh, nice. How is it?
It's nice.
Uh-huh.
I got a best friend,
Yeah.
and she helped me walk my mental health
Journey.
nimekuwa nikimsaidia so the funniest part is we were on the train.
Yes.
I was speaking with my friends about mental health.
Yes.
Nikamwambia, it's crap how people think that ladies should be submissive to relationships. I really hate that. Why should they be submissive to relation? Why not even relation? Why should ladies be submissive generally? They have to be they have to be outspoken. They should have opinions.
Yes, they should be heard.
Yes, they should be heard. And then tukishuka train, she was like, "Can I have your number?" I was like,
Oh.
"Okay, yeah." So that's how we started speaking. Evo, we became friends. We started dating. Yeah.
And she's found a good man.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 years now.
3 years now.
Awesome. Has the dating changed you?
It has.
You know, you've been in a homestead where you saw violence, in a homestead where you did not get love. Being in love yourself and taking care of another person, taking care of a woman. What has it done to you? Are you the spoiler type?
I see that look, the bombastic side.
Yes. Are you the spoiler type? Do you look back and you're like, I never want my woman to go through what my mom went through?
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's one thing that I tell myself. I don't want to be the father that I experienced in my dad. Yes. So I usually tell my girlfriend, you know what? I want my children to have the best life. So sina haraka ya kupata watoto. Hata kama nitakuwa 40, it's okay. So right now, let us focus on our lives. Let us do this. So am I the spoiler type? I think so. One of my love languages is gifting.
Yes.
Yes.
How has your journey affected you as a person? How do people take you?
Actually, it's funny that people don't know my story.
Yes.
Kuna watu there's a time in high school mwalimu ashaniuliza, wewe unakaa tu mtoto wa wita big swell. Ushailala hata njaa. Like, you don't know my story, you know.
There's that soft you.
Yes.
You know, even when someone sees you for the first time, even when you see you for the first time, there's akakachali humble, kapole. Are you vulnerable?
At times I am. But I'm vulnerable to people who I trust. So, okay, acha nitoke hapo kidogo, nikwambie like a part where like my past affected me. So I told you I couldn't make friends.
Yes.
So now, when I was making friends, I became this friend mwenye. I was always the friend mwenye ningesaidiana tu.
Wewe ni friend yao lakini wao si friend yako.
Exactly.
And you're out to please your friends wasikuache.
Not really to please them,
yes.
But ningepata rafiki and then wakuwe ni wale tu wananiambiaga shida zao. You know, I'm going through this. And now that is what I need.
They've seen the soft part of you.
Yes.
So you got friends who took advantage.
Yes. I really never got a friend mwenye ningekaa niwaambie, you know, this is what I'm going through. This is what, no. All the friends I used to make walikuwa ni, you know, this is what I'm going through. Ben, what am I supposed to do? Ben, what am I supposed to do? Ben, what am I supposed to do? And I think it got to a point where I felt wananitumia.
Yes.
So I started cutting off people.
Yes.
Paka nikakuwa without no friend.
Sasa uko peke yako.
Yes.
Is this the first chick you're dating? Have you ever been in a relationship before her? Any heartbreaks?
This is a high school.
Only heartbreak you?
No.
Sasa unajifanya makmende hapa.
It was a high school. Those are not relationships, you know. Relationships entails a lot. No, I've never. Sijawai.
Can you deal with one? In case it happens. I'm not praying it does. Ju, look at it like this. I'm asking because your story and mine kind of marry.
Okay.
Unaelewa? Jani yako pia mimi naijua. And for a very long time ilinisumbua. If anything went wrong in my relationship, if the person in my relationship was a bit harsh, ama tungekosana, mind yangu ingenipeleka kwa violence. Because I saw violence growing up.
Okay.
Umeona? So I had a defensive mode. Defense mode yangu ilikuwa juu.
Okay.
Umeona? Ile kelele kidogo ikikuja ndakumbuka stepfather yangu. Like, does this one want to beat me the way that guy used to beat my mom? Umeelewa? Nilikuwa na hiyo guard. Umenipata?
Yes.
I never really warmed up or softened up to the person, the people who loved me. Nilikuwa naona labda hata ni mimi nimekosa. Unanipata? Kwa ile relationship.
Yes.
Lakini mtu akianza kuwa mkali na mzee unataka kunipiga.
Yes.
Unanipata?
Yeah, you
so for some time ilinisumbua. To date, it disturbed me because I'd see a small argument and remember that this is what men do. Maybe this person wants to beat me.
Okay.
Umeona? And if anyone left in my life, if someone left me, I would remember mom left. Everybody leaves. Mama liniacha, even if you don't care, pia umeniacha. So that's why I'm asking you the vulnerability part and the heartbreak. If someone left you, how would you deal with it? Because mom left you at a tender age.
Yes.
You and mom went through so much.
Yes.
It hurt you big time when mom left you because this was your friend. This is the person you knew. This is where you got the peace. Manila.
Yes. So, coming to that, I think I've developed a mechanism, pia mimi mwenyewe ya, like, I don't care. If you come, you leave me, it's okay. You just... Wenda tu, ni sawa tu. I'll just meet new people.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Ntasonga tu, because at the end of the day, I'll need to go.
Yes.
So, when I started dating this girl, I was not even, my communication was so poor.
Yes.
Because I was still healing, hata mwenyewe niko na mambo yangu.
Mtu mwingine anataka umwambie good night.
Yes. But she was really into it mpaka there's a time I asked her, are you okay with the way I'm communicating?
Alikuelewa and she stepped in to cover that gap.
Yes, she told me, no, it's not okay, but I get what you're going through.
I understand.
Yes. So you just take your time. So she gave me that space to really, really recover from what I was going through.
In this recovering process, did you have any relapses?
Yeah.
How did you deal with them?
Nilikuwa, I think
unaona ni kama umefanya 2 steps then 5 steps back.
Yes. So one of the things that made me recover, I think I took music into heart. That is what kept me going and writing. So I'm a poet.
Yes.
I write. So I usually write my feelings. I write my goals. I write my feels through poetry.
You write your heart.
Yes. I think that's what keeps me going. Yes. So hata kama nina relapse, I'm like...
Umeheal through what you love doing.
Yes. Yes.
So if you relapse, you'll write it down.
I'll write it down.
Umeitoa.
Nimeitoa. And I learned from that. This is what I did. And I should not do this again. And then I just move from there.
So we can give credit to your writing and to loving poetry.
Yes.
It has helped you big time.
Kabisa.
Big time heal.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Has your journey affected anyone at home, like your sisters, your brothers?
I was always that joyful person.
So outside. Nobody could tell.
Yes. And I was dying from the inside. So
everybody knows you as a happy person.
Yes. I'm very happy.
And you know that is the type that most do not make it through.
Kabisa.
They're happy hapa, then tomorrow, nani ayuko?
Ayuko, they died. I was always the happy one. Juu, nilikuwa naogopa ile, utasema. Anajua, alafu sisi pia, I think we still have that African mindset. That mwanaume lazima akue sawa. We ni mwanaume. We ni mwanaume. We ni mwanaume. you know. So nianze tena peti, you know, daddy and mommy, you know, it still affects me. Who would have listened to me?
Most of the time,
Yes.
your background, how you grew up, sana sana kwa wanaume, unakuta the only thing they know as a man is what they saw their father do. Okay?
Yes.
Because girl child utakuta sana sana ni kwa upande wa mami, anapenda kulima, kupika, kufanya nini, kukuna nazi. Then boys, saidia dad. So unapata mtu mwingine akiwa mtu mzima anakumbuka, this is what my dad used to do. Have you ever sat and thought, what if you turn out like your father? I'm sorry to say this, but it is a reality and we need to face it.
Yes.
What I saw at home, I'm talking about me now,
Yes.
was a hardworking mother. What I saw at home was a woman who went through violence, who went through kujinyima, who went through kukosa, lakini kuhakikisha that her daughter and my brother and my cousin tumepata. A woman who persevered the beatings that were in the same homestead you're in, from a man who was supposed to love her and protect her. Umeona? And somehow, what my mom went through has affected me, and somehow it has built me, because I've come out as the hardworking person my mother was. I've come out as someone who would not agree, who would not sit back and see a man treat me the way my mother was treated. So that's why I'm coming to you and I'm like, what we see, what we observe from the homestead, from growing up, is what we pick.
Yes.
My father was a policeman. I want to be a policeman. My father was a teacher. I want to be this. Are there times you sit and you ask God and you pray, help me not turn out like this man?
I do. And I'm usually scared.
That you might turn out like him?
No, not really.
Yes.
But I'm scared. Like, when I think about it,
Yes.
there's something that rushes down through me, like a chill. I don't want to be.
Kabaridi.
Yeah, sitaki.
Sitaki kuwa kama huyu mtu.
Yes. Mi nasemaga, afadhali nikuwe peke yangu. Na kama imeshindikana, acha let everybody go their own separate ways. But naketigi ndio, and I reflect it, and I'm usually scared if I ever become like my dad, because nobody deserves.
Let us talk about your mental health work as a mental champion. You have a book?
Yes, I'm finishing on my book.
Yes.
It's called The Hidden Battles, Journey Through Mental Health.
Yes.
It's a story, nimeandika ka story. It's my story,
Yeah.
but nime-characterize inside there. Yeah, about this certain boy who lives in worries and about past regrets.
Yes.
And through all that, he really got through some amazing people,
Yes.
teachers, fellow students,
Family
siblings.
that was there for you.
Yes,
Do you interact with the youth?
I do.
How do you do your mental work?
So,
Your mental health work?
my mental health work naendaga kuongea na students kwa shule. That's one thing, because at that age it's very, very crucial. You know, at 14, 15, 16, mtoto anaenda through adolescent.
Yes.
They have gone through life and they're still going through life. You know, somebody's trying to navigate, how am I going to do after Form 4?
Yes.
What is going to happen?
Or maybe some of them are in the homestead like you were in.
Yes, some of them. So I want to give them a shoulder to lean on. You know, it's very easy to open up to a stranger than a person you know.
Yes.
Because even our friends, we cannot trust them anymore.
Some judge us.
Some judge us, yeah. So first of all, ni mashule. Second of all, through my social media, I campaign a lot about mental health. I write some 2-3 few quotes here and there, and I joined an organization in Italy, YMCA. It's an international organization. a non-profit. Iko na hizo field zote, mental health, kuna career and all that, building. So pia wao wanakuanga na sessions za hapa na pale, we learn 1 to 3 things. Na mimi nikienda huko vitongojini, I still talk about this. So as I told you earlier, mimi ni candidate wa youth representative Taveta sub-county.
Yes.
And one of my agendas ni mental health. I wanted a platform where I'll get like a very big listening. I'll get to talk to people na watanisikiza. Unajua time ambayo you are something, you can call for a meeting na watu wakuje. But at the moment, bado hauna watu, you don't have connection, you don't have a platform to talk about these things. You don't really air out your concerns.
You
and
can do
everything.
these things in churches.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You can do these things in outings. You see the times maybe you guys go for koroga. The times maybe you chill with friends.
Yeah.
Kati yao marafiki ambao wewe ulikuwa umetoa kama example yako, kuna ule unamwonaga forever jovial, and they don't speak because nobody has triggered. But when you start a conversation that I went through this, I used to be like this, believe you me, you will find someone who wanted to share lakini alikuwa ajui aanze vipi. As a champion of mental health, do you think we all have issues?
We do.
All of us is hurting in some way.
Yes.
Everybody has their own degree of hurt.
Yes. You know, nitasemaje, we as humans we are equipped differently.
Yes.
Kuna mtu utamfanyia kitu disa ianze kulia. Kuna mtu utamfanyia kitu akwambia we kwenda huko, you know.
Toke.
Yes. Kuna mtu they will just keep quiet but inawakula pole pole. So I believe everybody is going through something.
Yes.
No matter how small. Unajua kuna kitu mimi utaniambia ikuwe ni upuzi. Si hiyo tu ndo inakukasirisha. Hiyo tu, you know, because I've gone through greater things than that. But yeye at that particular point, hiyo kitu inamuumiza sana. So that's why I'm saying it's very, very important for us to speak about these things. Tufanye watu wakwe aware about mental health.
Yes.
Wajue, it's okay not to be okay, you know. It's okay to find a safe space. Share whatever is eating you, whatever is in your concern. Talk to someone, you know. Last year, I had a friend. We met in 2021, but we really became close last year. And I will see he's going through something. Nitamuuliza na ataniambia hapana. So tutaenda out, tufanye nini, tuende brunch, tuende dinner dates and all that. But my friend was never okay. But he was there for me. Nitamwambia, hey, by the way, there's something. Mimi, tutaongea.
Utaongea, lakini yeye hata open up. Kabisa. So it took him a really long time. And then this year, January, he came. He told me what was wrong with him. And I really felt bad because nimekuwa hapo as a friend. Mbona hukuniambia? Yeah? If anything ever happened to you, ningebaki nikuwa nimejilaumu. Yes.
And all that. So
but in January he came and spoke to you.
He spoke to me. He told me okay. Disclosure. He told me mekuwa infected. And he's 21. Nobody knows.
What did you do as a friend?
I just cried and hugged him.
Did he seek the right channel?
He did.
Medication?
He had his medications.
He's taking.
Akaniambia, unakumbuka alarm yenye nalianga usiku? Yo alarm nilikudanganya eti ni ya kuni alert niende nilale, time ya kulala imefika, hapana, ni ya kukunywa dawa.
Anakunywa dawa.
Yes.
That's nice. At least he's accepted. You know,
yes.
that's the beauty of this whole
and
thing.
And he told me, please don't tell our other friends. I was like, why should I even tell them? No, I have no.
I have you. I got your back.
I got your back. Yeah, you trusted me with this.
In this whole journey of yours, in this struggle, did you ever once think of committing suicide?
Yes. Yes, I did. I did, kabisa. I did, but what stopped me is my dreams and my goals. That's what I usually
At what
think
age
about.
do you want to commit suicide?
The first attempt I was in Form 3. I was 16. Yes. I was just so tired. I felt like the burdens were not going away, you know.
Were you speaking to someone about your burdens then?
No.
In Form 3?
No.
You didn't talk to anyone?
Nobody.
Not a friend?
Nobody.
Not anyone?
Nobody. Until today, mimi, my mental health journey, imekuwa healing myself, scarring myself, and healing myself.
Unasema umekuja kufunguka kwa D?
Yes. Mimi sijawahi ongea na mtu yoyote. Nilijiuguza mwenyewe.
Why did you think of coming to speak to me?
There are many people like me out here. We go through a lot of things. We eventually heal. We
Some
break
don't,
down,
yeah.
you know, and we don't even share. And the people around us don't even know what is going through. It's okay to keep whatever you're going through to yourself. But eventually, what are you going to get out of it?
If you don't share.
Yes.
If you don't talk.
Yes. So it is my biggest urge to go to tunashare because it affected me so much, even academically.
Yes.
I remember sometime my teacher called me akiniuliza, you're a very bright student. What is wrong with you?
Yes.
I couldn't say, school fees unalipiwa, yes. Kila kitu iko sawa, yes. What is wrong with you?
Umeacha kubeba kile kitabu chako kimoja.
Kimoja?
Sasa una vitabu.
Niko na vitabu. Yes, niko na
Lakini
vitabu.
bado.
Yes, and I was a very responsible student, by the way, back then in high school.
Yes.
So the teacher asked me, what is wrong with you? But I couldn't tell them, Mimi, I'm hurting from inside.
Yes.
I have some things zenye bado I'm yet to heal from, you know.
Sijaongea na mtu sijasema.
Sijaongea na mtu sijasema because I'm scared. I'm scared.
A friend of mine
Eh.
lost her daughter a few days ago. And later on is when her friends are now sharing the messages she shared with them,
Yeah.
that she was not okay at home, that she was not happy at home. Parents, we are not the best. Your father was not the best parent to
I
you.
agree.
Your stepmother was not the best parent to you.
Yes.
And there are others who would say their mothers are not the best parents. We all come from different generations,
Yes.
different upbringings.
Yes.
Sisi, haungekula viboko, uje useme mmenipiga ninaenda. Unaenda wapi? Unaendelea? Wewe on the other hand, you're my son. Because I've raised a boy like you.
Yes.
And you people also, we are bringing you guys up in a different way. Not like our parents brought us.
Yes.
But there are other parents like me who still use the same system. Mtoto ni umtandike.
Yeah.
Kama hasikii ni umpige. Umeona?
Yes.
Mtoto ni asaidie kazi za nyumbani na kadhalika. Then how your generation is reacting to our upbringing is totally different.
So different, yeah.
Mothers have their struggles. Fathers have their struggles. Some of us have not healed from childhood trauma.
Yeah.
You getting my point?
Yes.
It is a beautiful thing that you've healed, and you will not take your children through that journey. Some of us will bring out that journey kwa watoto wetu. Hiyo trauma.
Yes.
Ile uchungu, mimi nilipigwa, mimi niliteswa, So kwa vile kama mzazi siku heal, naja kuitoa wapi? Kwa mtoto.
Yes.
Hiyo iko kwa nyumba tofauti.
Yes.
Hiyo iko kwa wazazi tofauti. Alafu kuna watoto wale wanapata kila kitu. Wanapewa kila kitu. Umeniona? The friends they sit with, the peer pressure, what they talk when you guys are together.
Yeah.
Sisi kama wazazi hatujui.
Kweli.
Kuna mmoja anakuja anakuambia kwako, you wash dishes at your home. How? As we have 5 maids. Unapata point yangu?
Yeah.
Sasa wewe unataka kuja nyumbani ukiambiwa oshe vyombo.
Utaki.
Why? Umeona? Mzazi ni binadamu, mzazi kuna vitu amepitia, mzazi kuna vitu anapitia, kuna wazazi wanapitia magumu kuhakikisha wameprovide na kadhalika. Alafu kuna mzazi yule ambaye kwa kweli hafai. Hiyo naye hatutakata. Kuna mzazi ambaye watoto wake wakimsikia hata hawana usingizi lakini itakuja. Kuna mzazi ambaye watoto wake mzazi akisafiri wanafurahi hata asirudi.
Kweli.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So my friend lost a girl who's 19 years. You're just 2 years, or is it 3 years older? And I'm seated here wishing she had met someone like you. I'm seated here listening to you and wishing Marie had someone like you. So in everything that you're doing, even when you feel like you've just expressed, you don't have the right places where you'll get youths congregated that you can talk to them.
Yes.
Even 1 or 2 that need you, sit and talk to them. Do not wait for that. Leo dia amekusanya youth 50 naenda kuwazungumzia.
Okay.
Hata ule mmoja. Because you've gone through this since you're 6 years old. You're 22 now. You're out there helping them. You're out there wanting to speak to the rest of them. Yes. You've overcome every other thing that has come your way.
Yes.
You are the best person to speak to your age mates. Do not wait for a forum. Do not wait for a college when you do not even have a school to go to. Then you have a phone. It has a camera.
Yes.
Sit and speak to these people. Do videos. Post, share, send them to me. I will share. Speak to the young people. We are losing children.
Yes.
We have struggled. We have thanked God for them. We have raised these children. We have sacrificed. We've taken them to good schools. Then one morning you wake up and your child is no more. Because they could not talk to me as the mom. They could not talk to me as the dad.
Yes.
They couldn't go to a relative. They felt they were judged in the whole homestead. They felt nobody listened to them. But then there is Ben. There is you. That can share a story. You're not speaking as a foreigner. You're speaking from experience. This is you. This is your journey. This is what you went through. Some of them have not gone through half of what you went through.
Yeah.
Mmoja tu saizi akiambiwa hii holiday hauendi Dubai, hauendi Mombasa, unaenda kwa shosho, I want to kill myself. Umeelewa?
Yes.
School trip is going to Paris, wanaenda kuwatch at athletic sizes zinaendelea. Your parent is not able to afford that and give you. I will commit suicide. Wewe umeishi na stepmother, wewe umeishi na nyanya, wewe umeishi na relatives, yani umehamishwa kutoka nyumba moja mpaka nyingine, and here you are today standing. So do me a favor. Do you a favor. Let's do this young people just one thing, giving them the audience.
Okay.
Yes. Do not wait until umekuwa sijui chairman wa youth wapi ama nini. Hapana.
Okay.
Kuna mtoto mmoja tu, kuna agement wako mmoja tu saizi, ana wish angepata mtu amsikizi. Mzazi yuko busy, so kwa kupenda. Maisha saizi vile inatupeleka. Nitatoka hapa nimemaliza kufanya, kuna ndege inaningoja naenda Mombasa, naenda ku MC gig, kuna kesho mtu ana harusi, najaribu nabambanya hapa na hapa niwe nayo. So fully, in as much as we want to be there with our children, in as much as we want to be there 24/7, in as much as a parent we even wish a house help would not take care of my child, I want to be there physically. Life does not give us that luxury.
Yeah.
Life does not allow us to be there 24/7. That's why tunampata mtu mwingine, ukimpata mama wa kazi mzuri unamshukuru Mungu.
Okay.
Unaambia Mungu niekee huyu, aniangalilie huyu wangu. A child who's in primary school grade 2, told the classmate, if you don't get attention at home, kill yourself. Grade 2, mtoto wa miaka 7. If you do not get attention at home, if they don't give you what you want, kill yourself. Mtoto wa miaka 7 anamwambia mwenzake. So we have so much to do. We have to do these campaigns as early as from grade 1.
Yes.
Because hatujui watoto kwenye manyumba wanaona nini.
Ni kweli.
Hatujui watoto kwenye manyumba wanapitia nini. Hatujui sisi kama wazazi kwenye manyumba tunazungumza nini ndio watoto wetu wanabeba. Waniambie mtoto wa miaka 7 akimwambia mtoto mwenzake, wasipokusikiza, wasipokupa kile kitu unataka, if you don't get gifty, kill yourself. And the child comes and tells you, Mommy, I want to kill myself because I feel nobody loves me. Afadhali huyu ambaye amekuja ameongea. Ungemkuta mtoto wako amelala hajaamka. So mental health is not only for us adults.
Okay.
It has to start as early as home. As early as lower classes. Awa wa miaka 6, miaka 7. Wewe miaka 6, miaka 7 tayari ulikuwa unapitia. Lakini yes, tumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, haukuwa na mtu ambaye angekushawishi jitoe uhai. Sister mother anakupiga jiue. Akili za suicide zimekujia ukiwa mtu mzima hapa tayari. Yeah. Na tumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu uliweza kuzishinda. Tumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, you're already working through your journey of healing. Yeah. Let's thank God you had Cheryl, your sister. So do not stop. Do not only talk to adults. Do not only talk to teenagers. Let us carry this mental health journey to lower primary school. Okay. To the babies who call you uncle. Preach it. Our children need it. We need it. As a parting shot, I want you to look at this camera and speak to the young people. Speak to them about the goodness of opening up, the goodness of sharing, the goodness of talking. Talk to these people. Tell them what you wish someone told you when you were 16.
I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
It's a heavy thing, honestly, to talk about. As a young person out there, I wish you'd just reflect on your future, know what you've always wanted to be, and what you want to make out of yourself as a person. All these things that we go through, they don't determine us as humans. They don't determine our success. They don't determine our well-being. It's just a part of life, you know. You don't wake up every day and eat pilau. You have to change the diet. And that's how it is with life. The highs, the lows. But all in all, we have to survive, you know. We have to be children. We have to be students. We have to be the person we've always wanted to be. So it's a high call. You really, really get to speak to someone if something is oppressing. Yes. Killing yourself is not a solution. You're leaving behind pain. Pain to your friends, pain to your parents, pain to the people that love you genuinely. So, mimi ningetaka tu, as a young generation, we be just grateful for what we have. Because one thing that is killing us is being ungrateful. Yeah? We come from different backgrounds, and everybody has a different goal. As long as it looks like we're going to the same destination, no. We can't go to the same destination. Sometimes ago, somebody was telling me, nikiangaliaga my agement wangu hivi, nasikianga tu pressure. Your age doesn't determine your success. There's a quote that says, what if there was no time, what if there was no date, and what if there was no age? Where will you be today? So, just know that nothing is limited. It is just somebody who said that by 24 you should have finished, by 25 have a job, by 30 have a family. But that is not you. That is not. Just take life at your own pace. Just trust the process. Be humble. And most of all, just be prayerful, because as a human, I'll just give you the advice, but God is the one who will watch over you. God is the one who will give you the wisdom. God is the one who will give you the courage to go through whatever you're going through in your life. So I want to offer a platform through my social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Benjamin Nyangira at my page, or Ben Nyangira. My email is nyangirabenjamin02@gmail.com. I want to offer an ear to somebody who doesn't have one. I want to offer a shoulder to one who doesn't have one to lean on. So don't hesitate. Reach out. Don't let it kill you. Don't suffer in silence. Yeah.
Thank you. And to the young people out there, talk to us. As parents, we're not perfect. We have our flaws. We have our good times. We have our problems. We are human. We are dealing with a lot. And when you feel your parent is not doing you right, when you feel your parent is not available to listen to you, there's an auntie, there's an uncle, there's a neighbor, there's a teacher, there's Shosho, there's Babu. Someone will listen to you. Talk to us. Talk to them. Talk to Ben. Share with someone. Bringing up a child is not easy. And as usual, you hear in Swahili we say mtoto ni wa community, mtoto ni wa society, analelewa na kila mtu. Kwa hivyo ukiniona mimi mamako kidogo ni mkali ama ni mgumu wa kuelewa, kuna auntie yako. There's always that best auntie. There's always that uncle. There's always someone you can speak to. Killing yourself is not the solution. Talk to someone. We need this for our children. We need this for ourselves. We need this in the offices. We need this for our careers. We need this for everybody needs to talk to someone. People are not okay. And parents, let us meet, let us sit, let us talk, let us heal. Because when we don't heal as parents, we carry it to our children. When we don't heal as parents, we carry it to our marriages. You get outbursts towards your children when maskini there's nothing they've done. You have outbursts towards your spouse when there's nothing you've done. It is the trauma, it is the pain that you have inside. It is what years and years and years has caused. It is what you've locked inside you that is causing you to harm each other. Let us accept that we are not perfect. Let us accept that we are suffering. Let us accept that there's something we need to deal with. The sooner you start healing, the better it will be for your children. Because we carry our pain and our traumas and direct it to our children. May we find healing. May we speak. May we heal for a better home. May we heal for a better parenting. May we heal for a better relationship. May we heal to be able to deal with people in the office. You want to employ people and you've not healed. How are you going to deal with your staff? You're a parent, you're looking for someone to talk to, you're looking for someone to hang out, you're looking for someone to cry, you have trauma you want to share with someone. I am here. Ben?
Yes.
Thank you for today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this beautiful journey. Thank you for this beautiful story. Thank you for making me cry and laugh. And do not stop.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Even when you need me, you go speak to this youth.
Yes.
Nipigie una namba yangu sasa. Nitafute twende. You are a beautiful story. Na uniite harusi.
Harusi bado.
Thank you guys. Ben has been here. It has been our mental health, his mental health journey. We have shared with you, we've shared with others. You can find this on YouTube for later if you want to watch later, The D Experience. You'll also find it on my Facebook page, The D Experience. Otherwise, see you soon. Stay safe.